ABC 7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now, and it was down arrows across the board today on Wall Street, Richard.
Scott, I think it was the polar vortex that was the problem. Oh, that was Bob's problem, not my problem. I'm sorry. Today we had more sellers than buyers. A 193-point range top to bottom. The Dow was up by 59 points early this morning, down by 134 points mid-afternoon. We didn't close with quite that big a loss, but indeed it was. And the Standard & Poor's 500 index has been down for 3 days in a row. The first time we've seen that, believe it or not, since all the way back in August. Well, let's take a look at the figures. The Dow Jones Industrial Average down almost 110 points, more than 0.4%, at 24,180.64. That on volume of 702 million shares. The Nasdaq, the biggest loser of the day, as well as yesterday, down 1.25%, more than 85 points at 6,762.21. That on volume of 1,736 million shares. And if both of those are down, so's the S&P, almost 0.4%, not quite 10 points, at 2,629.57. Well, how does a hot pizza, a cold beer, and you don't even have to leave the house? That sound pretty good? That's what Pizza Hut is talking about. Pizza Hut is now starting a model program in Phoenix that they hope to use all across the country, in which they will, yes, deliver the hottest pizza they can, along with the coldest beer from Budweiser, or, in fact, a bottle of wine, if you would prefer that. It's going to be their way of trying to distinguish themselves from everybody else in the pizza business. And if they're successful and they can give you a cold beer and a hot pizza without screwing up either one of them, they just might do very, very well. It's certainly something innovative, and in the pizza business, anything you can do to separate yourself is probably a very good thing.
I guess that's one way to try and get the upper hand on that.
Yes.
Well, what about any news on McDonald's for us?
Well, McDonald's was the best performer today of the 30 stocks that make up the Dow Jones Industrial Average, up by 1.4% on a down day. They're bringing back their iconic dollar menu, and they've been very innovative over the last number of months, and it looks like they're just going to keep right on going.
All right, Richard, thanks so much.
You are welcome.